What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I have some exciting news for you guys today because I'm picking up my freshly tuned M3 from Thompson BMW. You heard that right. I'm picking it up from a BMW dealer. This car is tuned with Carbahn Stage 2, ECU tuned using the Femto unlock. Shout out to Thompson BMW. You guys have been great. My man Alex over there has been taking care of me. And I've had this BMW 530i for about 2.5 weeks now. So let's jump in this thing, make our way to Thompson BMW. I'm going to pick up the M3, give you my initial impressions, and go over the cost associated with getting your car tuned at the dealer with the warranty. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, we got the gas tank filled up. We're on our way to Thompson BMW. I can't wait to get my hands on this BMW M3 and see what she's about. Excuse me while I dip and dodge around dummies on the road. But we're going to keep it moving. I'll see you guys when we get to Thompson BMW. Here we are at Thompson BMW Service Center. Right there. That's where the magic happens. Thank God for these people, man. It's great to have a dealer that supports guys, car guys and girls like us. And here we are, so I'm anxious. Thompson Performance Group is no stranger when it comes to mods. Check out what TPG did to this G80 M3. All right, here we go. First drive in the M3 with the Carbahn Stage 2 tune. Pulling through the parking lot, the overrun with the burbles sounds definitely sounds different than OEM. So here we go. First drive. Oh yeah. All right, we're going to have to get the Dragy hooked up and see what this thing can run. All right, we're making our way onto the on-ramp to the highway. Give this thing a little hit, see what it feels like. All right, here we go. Good. Ooh, she's quick. All right, I have about a half an hour, 45 minutes behind the wheel of my freshly tuned M3, thanks to Carbahn and Thompson BMW. And I got to be honest with you, the car rides just like stock, which is what we want and what I expected, but it does feel quicker. Now, we're going to get the Dragy hooked up. We're going back to the dyno. And we're also going to go to the drag strip because we need data to see what the difference was before and after. So if you guys remember, my best 0 to 60 was 2.9 seconds. My best quarter mile time was a 10.9 at 125. And the car dynoed 497 wheel horsepower. So those are our baseline numbers. Now we got the car back. We're going to get that data for you guys. But initial impressions, car feels great, definitely feels quicker, but let's see, gotta see what this thing has in it. All right, everybody, it's the next day. It finally stopped raining here in Delaware, and guess what? It's time to hook the Dragy up and see what this thing can do 0 to 60, and if we're lucky enough, the streets may not be busy in Mexico, so we'll get a quarter-mile run. But before we do that, let's get this thing fired up. Check this cold start out. sure I'll get some questions asking how I set my car up when I do launch it. So let me turn the camera around and show you what works best for me and how I set my car up. Here's my settings. So you can see I have DSC fully off. engine and sport plus, chassis and comfort. That's what I found to be the best on the street. Steering in sport, brakes in sport, and we have the xDrive set up in 4-wheel drive sport. So again, that's what I use to get the best results. Now let's go out and launch this M3 and see what we can get. I cannot tell you how impressed I am with this Carbahn Stage 2. Let me show you something. We're putting down amazing times a mile per hour, and look at the conditions. It's damp out, it's drizzling, and this car is running amazing. Check out the Dragy footage. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Carbahn Stage 2 ECU tune is Car Guy 302 approved. You guys saw it. We went 1050 at over 131 miles an hour. And guess what? The car's still under warranty. It was installed at the dealer. Doesn't get any easier than that. I'm sure some people in the comments will say, hey, you could have sent your ECU out yourself and just bought BM3 and it would have been cheaper. And guess what? You're right, it would have. But I still have my warranty. And also keep in mind that Carbahn package, it's exactly that. It's a package. It also came with a heat exchanger that, from my understanding, doesn't replace a factory heat exchanger. It's an addition to. So that's huge for a guy like me that likes to take his car to the road course, because as you know, you get out for those 20-minute sessions, a lot of stress on the car, creates a lot of heat. The cooler we can run, the better, because the car will perform at a higher level. So super pumped about the performance I got out of it so far. Now that was on 93 octane. Carbahn utilizes BMW's intelligent programming that if we put 100 octane fuel in this car, it'll know it and it'll increase timing and make whatever changes that are required to give you more horsepower and more performance. So keep that in mind, because we're going to be going to the drag strip. We're going to run it on 93 octane, see if we can beat the 1050. And then we're going to go 100 octane, see what kind of results we get. Plus, we have a dyno session planned so we can see our wheel horsepower gain. I mean, the car still has its primary cats, so I'm not running around with a catless setup, clothes smelling like exhaust and fumes. If I have an issue with my car, I still have a warranty. I'll take it to the dealer. It'll get resolved. Now, the big question that still remains is how much did that cost me? So I'm going to go over that with you guys, and if it sounds like a fit, I strongly encourage you to visit your local Carbahn authorized dealer, or if you're in the PA tri-state area, reach out to my man Alex at Thompson BMW, also known as Thompson Performance Group, and they'll have your M3 performing just like this one that you see here. So let's jump into the pricing and check that out. Here's my invoice. Again, the work was done at Thompson BMW, located at 40 Swamp Road in Doylestown, PA. There's their phone number, also known as Thompson Performance Group. My service advisor was Alexander McKenzie. Shout out to that guy, made the process super simple. So the total was $64,1251. That includes the Stage 2 ECU tune with warranty, sending the ECU to Finland for the unlocking process, and also Carbahn's heat exchanger, which is part of the package. Now, there was some miscommunication, and Thompson BMW stepped up and did not charge me for the installation of the heat exchanger, so big shout out to them for that. Again, total was $64,1251, and after tax we were looking at a grand total of $67,9726. Again, this includes the warranty, everything from A to Z. So if you're interested, give my man a shout and get your car over to Thompson BMW. Well, there you have it, folks. We went over the process, the price, and the performance, which was most important to me. And I'm super happy with the results. Shout out to Steve Dinan and the guys at Carbahn. You did an amazing job. Shout out to the guys at Thompson BMW. Couldn't have done it without you. You guys made the process seamless. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, consider commenting, liking, and subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one.